Senator. Senator Hutchinson, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Senator Hendren, could you kind of project in the future what should happen if this amendment was either not adopted here or adopted and failed on the floor? I mean, isn't it true any bill that we get 75% vote for, the governor will have authority to line item and veto anything he wants in that legislation? Is that not true?
Sure.
And if this amendment doesn't satisfy, what legislation, can you think of any legislation that would, or are we basically stuck with not funding DHS?
Well, it's a fair question, and again, I think the question that has been asked many times is, what is winning? What is it we're trying to achieve here? Is it trying to shut down DHS? Because if that's what we're trying to achieve, 9 senators can do it. I don't think any of us, that is our fundamental goal. So what is the fundamental goal? And I would say that obviously, as I said at the beginning, it is not to fail to do our duty to appropriate funds to the Department of Human Services. If it is to change policy, I don't know how much more clear it can be than this amendment allows the policy that has been asked for to be implemented into the appropriation legislation. But apparently that's still not sufficient, because we have some who say, no, I also want to make sure that somehow the governor doesn't have the ability to exercise his authority to veto it. And again, I see no potential legislation that we can ensure that the governor won't exercise his right to veto.
Senator Hutchinson, are you through?